Greetings, viewers. Just wanted to film a shop video. I work out of a 7x14 enclosed trailer, and I just wanted to inspire some of you guys who might not have a heated garage, or any garage for that matter. It can be pretty difficult to work outside during the wintertime, but now that I have a wood stove in my trailer that I've turned into a workshop, I'm planning to work in it all winter. So I just wanted to give you a look around and show you what I'm working with. Got this trailer for about $2,000, I believe, if I remember correctly. Cutting a bunch of firewood yesterday. Got these little stepping logs for when it gets real wet out here. This is a nice log I picked up, about waist high. If I was going to put an anvil on it, I would make it shorter, but yeah, it's just nice to be higher when I'm doing, just little fab projects, hitting on it, putting stuff on it. I like a little bit higher. That's the one I use for splitting firewood, so that one's shorter. As you can see, I got firewood stacked all around underneath both trailers, really. This one is all firewood, and then this one I got some odds and ends. Got my son's wagon, scrap blocks and things for putting jack stands on, whatever. And then, yeah, lots of firewood. These are a real good idea if you got a long-term trailer being stored that you're not really driving. Just keeps the UV rays off the tires, make your rubber last a lot longer. So coming up into the, got a nice step up, found this huge rock, works great. Can beat on it and use it as a big step. So coming up into the trailer, first thing you're gonna notice is this 2-inch steel, maybe 2.5. It's nice and thick, probably 2-inch thick steel piece picked up from a metal fab yard. It's got the hardy hole, water jet cut into it. I asked him for that. Yeah, kind of has the nose of an anvil. Obviously not rounded off, but you can do nice things with it. And then haven't built any hardy tools, but maybe one day. But yeah, so I'll take this and throw it over there on my log stand, and it gives me a nice solid surface to beat on. I've gotten some pretty good storage in here, so let me kind of explain. So, I mean, there's also plenty of just kind of odds and ends lying around when you don't got a lot of room. It's hard to organize everything, but this is scrap metal, hammers and other tools. This is more my metal working accessories. I got cutoff wheels, grinding discs, torch, wire wheels, other metal stuff in here. Mostly odds and ends. This is where I hang my Bluetooth speaker for listening to podcast music. I like listening to something while I work. This is here just a block, grinding or sawdust or any sort of, I guess I put it there one day when I was welding something, and then it just kind of stuck around, but just to kind of keep the flying particles out of this area. Yeah, won't explain everything, but just storage. So when I first got this trailer, this and that one were the kind of workbench over here. So I kind of think I stacked them pretty well, so I can have storage accessible from the bench over here, and then hang this off the side. A lot more storage in the front. And then this bench and drawers I picked up for free off the side of the road up here. Just literally walked it home because it's only about a couple minutes walk down the road. Actually, I take that back. I did drive it, but thought about walking it, dragging it, because yeah, literally a couple blocks away. Got mostly electric power tools underneath there, some odds and ends in the drawers. Mounted this vise on it. It's a nice Harbor Freight vise, I think the biggest one they make. Got my drill press over there, pegboard, lots of hand tools. Over here on that side of the trailer, I got the long UV, I'm not sure what they call those, LED long bulbs. But over here, got the halogen light. Older style, but I actually like it because it puts out a ton of heat, which is really helpful in winter, just to help warm things up a bit. So I don't mind the heat at all in the winter. Can get a little hot in the summer, of course, but usually in the summer I'll just throw the back door open and mostly use natural daylight. This cart is pretty much a welding cart. Obviously with a dirt and gravel area outside, I don't bring it out too much unless I'm really needing to weld something out there over by my vehicle or something. Usually I'll just bring it to the edge here and just set up whatever I'm welding right here in this area. Because yeah, my power situation, I've got a thick RV duty power cord going from a wall outlet to my trailer. I'm not going to walk out there and show you that right now, but I can run this little 90 amp welder on it. I don't know if I'm getting all the amps I need, but I think it's either a 15 or 20 amp breaker on the outlet, just a GFCI outlet on the outside of the apartment. So yeah, I'm a beginner welder, so I can't tell you what it would be like if I had a better outlet maybe with more power coming to it. But yeah, I've done plenty of welds with it, so it's gotten the job done. I've never had actually I take that back, I have had the breaker trip maybe once or twice, but usually I only run one heavy duty tool at once. Might have more than one thing plugged in at once, but I'll just run one thing at once. Obviously a couple light fixtures can be going at the same time while running something, but yeah, I mean, even if I'm going to be welding, I'll turn off the halogen light and not have any other power tools on at the same time. So very occasionally it trips, not very often, hasn't really been a big problem. These L brackets here are super handy. I got, usually my 2x4s, longer lumber storage up there. Got my sheet goods up against this wall. And I just put in this shelf, which I'm really happy about, because before it was just sort of a lot of unused vertical space up above my little mini pancake compressor. So now that I got that shelf, I can use a lot more of that space. This cart is constantly being moved around just so I can, if I need to work at the bench, I'll move the cart over here and get the trash can maybe over there. So real tight in here, as you can see, but yeah, I enjoy working in here and making it happen, because this is what I got. If I had a garage, that'd be even better. But just kind of want to encourage you guys out there who don't have a garage. Maybe you can afford a trailer. Put that on your property, or I'm renting, so if you're renting, check with your landlord and see if you can park it and work out of that. So I've done a lot in here and have a lot more to do. Obviously, you can see this Polaris XLT rebuild. I'm going to be doing a series of videos on that. Just got this in here a couple days ago. Before that, building a big table. You can check that video out. Did epoxy on top. In here, epoxy pour on pallet wood. Really cool table. So, not a lot of room, but got to do what you got to do if you want to work and make cool stuff. Sometimes I'm outside, sometimes I'm in here. Just depends on the weather. But now that I got this wood stove in here, got this for free. Actually posted a ad just for scrap metal, wanting to practice welding, and lady told me she had 2 stoves. So this was one of them. Actually picked up both of them. One of them turned into an end table. You can see a video on that on my channel. This one works fine. Wood stove. Pretty unique way I mounted it in here. So this is actually a part off the pellet stove. It's a huge cast iron I guess, kind of the rear. So basically, if this is your pellet stove, it would be this whole section here, the inside. Have no idea what that's called, but yeah. So I always getting creative, always taking scrap and making something useful out of it. So that's the kind of the stuff you like to do. Keep watching this channel because I'll have more things like that coming at you. Yeah, never afraid to take free stuff I got lying around and make something useful out of it. Definitely beats buying it brand new, if you ask me. You know, I didn't have to go out and buy a $2,000 wood stove and some special little stand. Got all this for free. This pipe came for free too. What's the word? Reconfigured this. This is a welded on piece. Actually, I didn't weld that. I used stove cement. So this had a hole here for a clean out or something. Don't need that. If I ever want to clean it out, I'll just bring the whole thing up. So I rigged that, and then this wasn't even a correct fit, I don't think, inside, so I had to like put cement all around here. Anyways, working fine. Cut the hole in the roof. Let me see what's going on outside. Built that myself. Works great. Keeps the rain out, smoke out. Happy camper. Get it up to 70 degrees in here and have a good old time. And then the rest is mostly all storage. Some milk crates I like a lot. Easy to see inside, heavy duty. Those I got at like a dollar store, real cheap. They work for little stuff. But yeah, the milk crates are probably better overall because they're more beefy. But hey, if you just got little stuff like tape and glue and whatever, not a big deal. Just can't really, drop it or bang the corner because it'll break in a second. So that's about it. Got my canopy for working outside in the sun during the summertime or a little bit of rain and you're working outside, throw that up. Right now it just kind of serves as a taller table of sorts to put stuff on, work on. I wish this trailer was 2 inches taller. I'm about 5'11 and a half, not quite 6 foot, and I can push up against it with my head. So usually if I got decent footwear on, if I'm not barefoot, which I never am in here, I can't really fully stand up. And even if I could, I'd still have these bars that you see every so often, so I wouldn't really be able to walk around comfortably all the way standing up in here. So that's a big downside, but usually when you're working on stuff, you're not walking around with your head high anyway. So I'll try to sit when I'm working on something, or you get a little neck pain just bending over. But again, making it happen with what I got. If I said I'm not going to work in here, it gets a little short, then not much will get done. So make do with what you got, and I think that pretty much wraps up this video. If you see anything that caught your attention or you want to know more about, go ahead and ask. But hope you liked it.